we get take care about working with this particular manual testing. While working manual testing, while working this particular manual testing, we got an option, we got a possibility to get implement that particular manual testing in the two ways. The one we need to be get consider template, and another one I will be taking with tools. We got two options here. The one option I will be taking with templates, and the one option I will be taking with tools. Previously, we got understanded implementing all the required things with the help of template. Continued with the same, we need to take care about utilizing with the tool. In that, we need to take care about that Jira tool while working this particular Jira tool. Jira tool is considering the management tool or bug reporting tool. Is it management tool or bug reporting tool? What is it? Management tool. If I'm taking with this particular Jira, we can consider the management tool. Meaning of management tool, all the things can be implemented in the tool. If I'm taking with management tool, we can say that all the things can be implemented in the tool here. So for that particular Jira, we need to be get consider that management tool. So as part of management tool, we can take care about in utilizing or working with all the one. So in that, we need to take care about tester. Tester can utilize the Jira tool for the purpose of preparing with test scenarios and then test cases and then test execution and then bug reporting. So we can take care about in having this particular one. The one we need to be get mentioned out taking with that particular tester. Tester can utilize that particular test tool for writing the scenarios, writing the test cases, execution, and taking care about bug reporting. Continued with the same. We got taking care about test lead. If I'm taking with the test lead can utilize for creating with project. The test lead can take care about in creating with project. After that, what is it? Creating with task. After that, creating with epic. After that, what is it? User story. Okay. After that, what is it? Test cycle. Meaning of test cycle, group of test cases. So we need to begin taking care about in utilizing with these particular steps here. Not like mandatory that will take care about all these things here. We need to be get comfortable in understanding how exactly we can take care about in utilizing all the things with the respective of that particular one. So now we need to take care about utilizing the tool. In the tool, we need to get start scenarios and taking with cases. Meaning of the scenarios, what is it? What need to be tested? Meaning of test cases, what is it? How to be the same thing has been followed while working with the testing. the same thing has been followed. We need to take care about, we need to take care about in followed with the same concept here. Now, we'll take care about directly writing the test cases. We can do scenarios, cases, all the things can be done. How to prepare test scenarios and how to prepare test cases, that part we are already done. Followed with the same. Just we are trying to understand that. We are trying to understand that what exactly that particular steps to be followed. We need to begin trying to understand that what exactly the steps to be followed. I mean, as part of the tool, we need to begin to understand that what exactly that particular steps to be followed. That particular step, if we get comfortable, that particular steps, if we get comfortable with test cases, if we get comfortable with test cases, easily we can take care about scenarios. If we get comfortable, the steps to be followed related to the test cases, very easily you can take care about scenarios also. Because of that, because of that, while working this particular tool, I'm just taking care about in explaining test cases. Take with the practice on that. Once you get comfortable with that, once you get comfortable with that, very easily you can go with test scenarios also. Okay, let's understand what exactly that steps to be followed. Let's understand what exactly the steps to be followed. Let's look into that. Take with the new heading, write with the new heading, mention the steps to, steps to document, steps to document test cases, steps to document test cases in Jira tool. Okay, take with, write with the new heading, write with the new heading, mention the steps to document test cases in Jira tool, in Jira tool. So as simple as we have to take care about, we need to be take care about in getting comfortable with what are all the steps need to be followed for documenting test cases. Meaning of test cases? Meaning of test cases. Meaning of test cases. What is the meaning of test cases? How to be tested. That concept will be the same. Either you are working on template, either you are working on template or you are working with that particular tool, that particular concept will be the same. Just need to be taking care about what are the steps. Just make a note of the steps, make a note of the steps. All the online students also, all the online students also make a note of the steps. Take the first step, write the first step. Log in into Jira tool. Log in into Jira tool. The first step, log in into Jira tool. Okay. Take the next step. Take the next step. Take the next step. Navigate to navigate to projects main menu, navigate to projects main menu, and select required project. Select required project. Navigate to projects main menu and select required project. Select required project. So if I'm taking this particular Jira tool, Jira is considered that paid tool or free tool? Paid or free? Paid tool. If I'm taking with that particular Jira, we can consider that it is in a paid tool. That particular credentials, you already got it. You need to utilize the same credentials. You're already having that particular Jira login credentials. You need to be get utilize the same. The first step you written. What is the first step written? What is the first step written? Login into Jira tool. The first step is written. The first step is written mentioning that login into Jira tool. Okay. What is the second step? Navigate to projects main menu and select required project. You have to take care about navigating to projects main menu. Having that option in the top. What is option you got? Projects. From that, you need to select required project. So as part of manual testing, what is the project you are working? What is the project you are working? Adapting. If I'm taking with adapting according to your project, what is your project ID? ADT 0, 38 or 39? 39. Pakka. Confirm. 38 or 39? 39. Okay. See that. If we look into that project, is there any of the project with 39 here? No. So I mean, when you are working in the real time, you doesn't require to create any project in the tool. You doesn't require to create any project in the tool. That is activity. That is activity of test lead. The test lead will take care about in creating that particular project. You doesn't require to create any of that particular project. Okay. Now the same thing has been done. The same thing has been done. For now also, you guys doesn't require to create any of the project. You guys has been doesn't require to create any project. For your practice purpose, I'll take care about creating with the project. You doesn't require to create any of the project. See the option. If I'm taking with the Jira, this particular tool can be utilized for different options here. What is the option I got? Software development. What is another option? Service management. Another one, work management. Lot of things will be there. This marketing, HR, finance, design. In lot of things, we can take care about utilizing this particular Jira tool. So because of that, you guys has been doesn't get confused about all these particular things. Just related to testing, related to testing, or for the purpose of testing, how exactly, for the purpose of testing, how exactly you need to be get utilize that particular tool, you need to be get comfortable on that. So further, we are taking care about related to testing, related to software. Further, I'm utilizing the one required template. I'm just taking with the required template. You are not worried about all these options here. You are not worried about all these options. What is your project ID? ADT 039. You need to take care about your project ID ADT 039. With that ID, I have been taking care about creating with the project. So you guys doesn't require to create any project. Just follow the same step. Just follow the same steps which have been provided. Just take care about, just take care about followed with the same steps which have been provided. See that. What is the first step written? What is the first step? Login into Jira tool. Okay. Second step, navigate to projects main menu and select required project. We done with the login, taking the projects main menu. We have to select required project. What is the project we got? What is the project we got? ADT 039. We got in a required project. We got in a required project considering that ADT 039. Just how to take care about, just need to take care about in selecting with that project. You need to take care about in selecting that project. So you can say, what is the project you are working? That ADT 039. The project is selected. That particular project has been selected. Okay. Take with the next option. Take with the next option. Mention that click on, click on, uh, click on Zypher scale option. Click on Zypher scale option. You need to be get, take care about. Click on Zypher scale option. You need to take care about. Click on Zypher scale option. See that? See the option. So here you selected your required project. Once you selected your required project, now you got an option. What is option? What is option? Zypher scale. You doesn't require to install anything. All the setup have been already done. Just you need to utilize in the very proper way. Get it comfortable. Get it understand. What are the steps need to be followed for documenting the test cases? Once you get comfortable in documenting the test cases, the similar step you can follow related to test scenarios also. Because of that, directly we got test cases. Okay. We got, click on that. Once we got, click on that particular step. Once I got, click on that step, I got in a one more link. What is it? Click here to enable. We got an option of click here to enable. Take the steps here. Click on the link of click here to enable. Click here to enable. Mention the optional. Mention the optional. So take with the step. Take with the step. Mention the click on the link of click here to enable. Within a bracket, mention the optional. All the online students also, please take care about the same steps. Right. See that. The reason I mentioned the statement of optional. The reason I mentioned the statement of optional is when you guys are taking the practice, when you guys are taking the practice, you will click on the option of Zypher scale. Once you click on this option, once you got click on this option, here you got an option of click here to enable. Sometime there is a chance of you are not able to see this particular option. If you are not able, if you are not able to see this option, if you are not able to see this option, you can ignore. If you are not able to see this option, don't be worried. Just continue the next step. If you are able to see, if you are able to see, click on that. If you are able to see, click on that. If you are not able to see, you can just take care about clicking on that. So I'm just taking care about click here to enable. So taking care about click here to enable. After that, taking with what is the tab you got? Test cases. What is the next option you got? New folder. Continue the next step. Write the next step. Write the next step. Click on test cases tab and click on new folder and create folder with your name. Click on test cases tab. Click on test cases tab and click on new folder. Click on new folder. Where is a notebook? No way. In front of. నీ నోట్బుక్ ఏమి ఎందుకు తెచ్చుకోవాలా తెచ్చుకోవాలి కదా మరి పక్కన పేపర్ తీసుకొని రాసుకోవాలి మొబైల్స్ అవాయిడ్ చేయాలి క్లాస్ రూమ్స్ లో see that taking with click on test cases tab and click on new folder. Once you click on new folder, you need to create the folder with your name. See the steps here. If I'm taking with the step, you got click on the tab. What is the tab? Test cases. You are taking with the tab test cases. And then what is the option you got? New folder. Just click on that. Just click on that. And then create one folder with your name. I have been creating my folder with my name because everyone is working with my credentials only. Online students, don't perform anything for now. All the online students, let me complete my explanation. Don't perform anything in the tool. Now, see that we need to take care about in creating with one particular folder in real time, not like mandatory to create any folder. But for now, everyone is working with my credentials only. As all you guys are working with my credentials to get differentiate what are the test cases has been created with your name. Because of that, first create one particular folder with your name. Once you create the folder with your name, you got in a tab. What is the tab? New test case. Take with the next step. Take with the next step. Mention dot. click on the tab, click on the tab of new test cases. Click on the tab of new test cases. Click on the tab, click on the tab of new test cases. You need to be get taking care about. Click on the tab of new test cases. Okay, see that. After that, what is the tab we got? New test cases or new test case. You will just click on that. I'll just take care about. I'll just take care about. Click on that. Once you click on that, you got in a tab. What is the tab you got? Details. Under that, you got in a name. What is option? Name. You need to be get provide. You need to be get provide that particular name that you can mention ADT ADT 038 sorry 39 and then provide with your name. This is for identification because in the real time we don't have this issue. But for now, as everyone is working with my credentials to make with the differentiate to understand that what are the test cases you have been created, you need to take care about. You need to take care about in providing that. So that will be taking with name, remaining things based on your comfortable. After that, what is option I got? Owner, nothing but created by. That owner is nothing but created by. When you are working in the real time, when you are working in the real time, list of all the tester names will be there. When you guys are working, when you guys are working in the real time, you will be able to see list of all the names of testers. But for now, your name will not be available. Just you can go with the default name of Naresh IT. Now, you have to take care about in providing with name and then taking with owner. See the step? See the step. Right with the next step. Click on detail setup. Click on detail setup. Click on detail setup and provide name and owner and provide name and owner. You need to click on detail setup. You need to click on detail setup and provide name and owner. Provide name and owner. Okay. After that, next tab. What is the tab we got? Test script. Don't be confused here. We are taking care about in designing with test cases. We are taking care about in designing with test cases. Meaning of test cases? Meaning of test cases? How to be tested. The meaning of test cases, we are mentioning that how to be tested. That concept is same according to the terminology. According to the terminology of Jira, rather than test cases, what we can consider? What we can consider? Test script. Just terminology will make you the difference here. Don't get confused at all. We can say that test cases only. See this particular heading. What is the name I got? Test case only. But according to the terminology of Jira, we can consider that test case. We can consider that test case, or we can say that test script. Need to take care about taking with test script. Once you click on that, the same thing you got. What is option you got? Step, nothing but test steps here. Test design steps. If you remember our test case template, remember test case template. According to our test case template, what is the first column name? Serial number. According to our test case template, what is the first column name? Test case ID. After that, scenario ID. After that, test design steps. After that, input data or test data. After that, expected result. After that, actual result. After that, what is it? Pass. After that, fail. After that, not executable. After that, what is it? Comments. After that, defect ID. That is what our test case template. The similar thing has been followed. Previously, you documented in the Excel. Now, rather than document in the Excel, you are taking care about documenting in the tool. You can see that you got an options of test step, test design step, and then test data, nothing but input data, and then you got expected result. Any actual result is provided here? Why it is not provided? Because of test cases. For now, you are in the step of designing the test cases. For now, you are in the step of designing the test cases. Once you got comfortable, I mean, at the time of test execution, at the time of test execution, you can take care about at the time of test execution, you can take care about in having this particular actual result. So for now, I got an option of taking with that particular respective expected result. We need to begin taking the test script, need to provide test step, test data, and taking with expected result. Okay. Let's see that. Take with the step. Mentioning the click on test script tab. Click on test script tab and provide and provide. Click on test script tab. Click on test script tab and provide taking with test steps, comma, test data, and expected result. Expected result. So need to provide, you need to click on test script tab and provide that particular test step, test data, and taking with expected result. So after that, mention that, click on save button, click on save button, and then click on back button, click on back button, click on save button, and click on back button. After that, repeat same steps, repeat same steps to document. Repeat same steps to document multiple test cases. Repeat same steps to document multiple test cases. This is how you guys need to take care about. This is how you need to take care about and follow that particular step. It's not like any new thing. Just when you are working with the tool, you need to be get comfortable in understanding or taking care about what are all that particular step, what exactly that particular steps to be followed. That is what you need to be get comfortable. Okay, so let's see that. Let's look into that. So we got click on test script. Need to provide that particular step. As usual, taking the same testing cases, mentioning that launch browser, test data related to that step, related to that step, any data, any expected result, it can provide it. Taking the second step, mentioning that enter URL. What is the test data? URL. So if required expected result, individually can write it or it can consider the whole test case here. Okay. So after that, you need to be get taking care about in mentioning that enter valid username. Enter valid username. What is the test data? Username. After that, enter valid password. Enter valid password. That particular test data considering that password. Okay. After that, taking click on login button. Click on login button. That will be taking with expected result. What should be the expected result? What is the expected result? Considering that login should be successful and login should be successful. And what is that page? uh, Taking with search hotel page should be displayed. Search hotel page should be displayed. So what are all that particular steps are there? You have to take care about all the steps. Once you provide all the steps, need to click on save. You need to take care about click on save. You have to take care about click on save. Once I got click on save, what is the next step? What is the next step? Click on back. You need to just click on back. You have to take care about, you need to take care about in clicking on that particular back. Now you can see that you need to take care about click on that back. You will be able to see what are the test cases you have been created. Did we execute this test case? No, just we documented. Because of that, what is the status? Draft. That is what the one advantage. That is what we will be taking with the one particular advantages while working with the tool. When you are working with the tool, when you are working with the tool, automatically tool will take care about in providing all that particular status. Now you can see I'll take care about in creating one more test case that will be taking with new test case, mentioning that you need to be get provide taking with name. You have to provide that particular name ADT 039. We need to be get provide owner, that will be the same. After that, click on test script. Clicking on the test script, you need to provide the step mentioning that taking with launch browser. After that, taking with enter URL, providing URL. After that, mentioning that enter invalid username, test data username. Taking with next step, mentioning that enter invalid password. Enter invalid password and taking with that particular password. After that, click on taking with, click on login button, click on login button. Expected result, expected result. Error message should be displayed. Error message should be displayed and then taking with save. So need to be get take care about save and after that taking with back. Then you will be able to see list of all the test cases you have been created. Online students, please wait it, don't perform anything for now. After completion of the session, you can do. For now, don't perform any of the things. Say that. We got taking care about in creating with list of the test cases. So according to that particular requirement, according to that particular requirement, you can take care about in having with that particular test cases. We need to take care about, we need to be get take care about in creating all the required test cases. This is how you guys need to be practice it, but not like again documenting all the test cases. Not required to document all the test cases. Just try for like 15 to 20 test cases for practice purpose to get more comfortable, to get more comfortable to work with the Jira, to get more comfortable with the tool, to get more comfortable with the tool, you need to be get take care about in understanding what are all that particular steps need to be done. Because of that, again, not required, you have to take care about in performing all that particular steps. Just you have to take care about, just need to take care about in understanding. You have to take care about in understanding what are the steps need to be followed for performing each and every activity. So let me try one more, taking with new test case, and we have to provide name. What is the name we are providing? ADT 039 and need to be get provide owner, that will be the same. Then you will be taking with test script, need to provide that particular step. Considering that, taking with launch browser. After that, taking with enter URL, enter URL. After that, taking with enter valid username, enter valid username. After that, enter, sorry, enter invalid password, enter invalid password, taking with password, and finally click on login button, click on login button, and then expected result, expected result, error message should be displayed. That particular expected result, we can mention that error message should be, error message should be displayed. So that particular one, error message should be displayed. This is how we need to take care about, we need to take care about in creating all the test cases. You guys doesn't require to create all the test cases. So it doesn't require. Yeah. So we're done, right? Ah, okay. Let it be. So we need to take care about in having that particular respective test cases. I mean, we need to be get understand that how exactly we can take care about that particular one. As part of that particular requirement, we need to be get comfortable documenting with all the test cases. So this is how just take care about documenting all the test case. Just follow the same step. Just need to be get. Just need to be get. Follow the same step for documenting with all that particular test cases. For example, taking with the same, mentioning the launch browser. After that, taking with mentioning the enter URL that will be taking URL. I'm taking with click on login button. Click on login button. What is the expected result? What is the expected result? uh, Error message should be displayed. Error message should be displayed. Error message should be displayed. So taking with that particular save, this is how you guys need to be get continue taking care about documenting with all the test case. So do the practice according to that. Not record all the test case, just try to for 15 to 20 test cases to get comfortable in taking the steps of Jira tool here. This is what we done with taking care about in documenting with test cases. Once you document test cases, next what we can do? What we can do? Test execution. So when you are working when you're working this particular Jira tool, when you are working this particular Jira tool, how we can take care about, test execution. What are the steps? What are the steps need to be followed? So take with the new heading, take with the new heading. Online students also take with the new heading mentioning the Jira tool hyphen test execution steps. Test execution step. Need to take care about in understanding what exactly the steps to be followed, taking care about the test execution. Right. Look into the steps. Take care about the steps. Now, what we need to perform? What we need to perform? Test execution. Meaning of test execution? Comparison of expected result with actual result. Meaning of expected result? Meaning of expected result. Result based on requirement document. Meaning of actual result. Result based on application. If both the results are same, pass. Both the results are not same, consider as a fail. In case of pass, I'll go with another test case. In case of fail, I'll go with bug reporting. Let's continue with the same. Here. Okay. Take the steps, make a note of the step. Write the first step. As usual, log in into Jira tool. login into Jira tool. The first step, login into Jira tool. And then take the second step, navigate to projects main menu, navigate to projects main menu, and and select required project, select required project, select required project, navigate to projects main menu, navigate to projects main menu, and select required project. Okay. After that, taking care about next step, mentioning that click on click on Zypher scale. Click on Zypher scale option. Click on Zypher scale option. After that, after that, after that, mentioning that click on link of click here to enable. Click here to enable. This is considering that optional. This is considering that taking with optional. So first, login into the tool. Once you've done login into the tool, you need to navigate to projects main menu and select required project. And after that, you have to take care about click on Zypher scale option and then taking care about click on link of click here to enable. That statement is optional, not like mandatory. That particular statement is optional. After that, after that, taking care about, after that, taking care about. Once we got, click on that Zypher skill. In case if we got an option, in case of you got an option of taking care about, if we got an option of taking care about, click here to enable. That option is there, you need to click on that, otherwise I will ignore. Next step, we are taking care about test execution. We are taking care about test execution. Further, what are all test cases need to be executed? What are the test cases need to be executed? All the test cases we need to make one group. What are the test cases you want to execute it? You need to make one group. That is what you will be taking with test cycle. Meaning of test cycle? Meaning of test cycle? Group of test cases. Because of that, if you just take care about the step, previously you done the tab. What is the tab you done? Test cases. Now what is option you got? What is option you got? Test cycle. You got an option. You got an option taking with test cycle. You got taking care about utilizing with the option that will be taking with test cycle. And then you got an option. What is option? Create test cycle. Create test cycle. Okay. Take the next step. Click on tab off. Click on tab off. Mentioning that click on tab off. Test cycle. Click on tab of test cycle and click on link of create test cycles. Create test cycles. First, you need to click on. First, you need to begin. Click on tab. First, you need to begin. Click on tab. click on tab of test cycle and you need to click on link of create test cycles. Okay. Okay. After that, see that. What is option we got? Test cycle. Under that, what is option? Create test cycle. Just click on that. Just click on that. Once I got click on that particular create test cycle. Once I got click on create test cycle, it has been taking care about asking the required details need to be get provide name. You need to be get provide name that will be taking the name related to test execution related to test execution. So need to be get provide. You need to be get provide the name related to test execution. After that, what is option? Owner. After that, plan start date and taking with end date. So the one will be taking with plan start date and taking with end date here. So I mean, we need to take care about, we need to take care about when we have to start execution and when we have to complete that particular execution. Execution start date, execution end date, we need to be get provide. Name will be the same. That owner will be the same. It will be taking with start date and then it will be taking with end date. So need to be get take care about providing the start date, providing with end date. I can see that. I can see that taking care about next step. Mentioning that click on details setup. Click on details setup and provide and provide. Click on details setup and provide. Provide that particular name, comma, owner, comma, start date and end date. So we need to be get provide. You need to be get provide name. You have to provide the name. You need to provide owner. You have to take care about providing name details and taking with the owner details and taking with start date and taking with end date. So that is what we need to be get provide. That is what we need to be get provide. See the steps here. See the step. We got provided name and owner, start date, end date. After that, what is the next tab we got? Test cases. For now, what is the count it is giving? 0. We have not added any test cases. We have not added any test cases giving with the 0. Okay. Now, here he got an option. What is option he got? Add test cases. He got an option of add test cases. Now, take with the next step, mentioning that click on test cases tab and click on add test cases. Click on add test cases. You need to click on test cases tab. You need to click on test cases tab. You have to take care about, you need to take care about, click on test cases tab and then you need to take care about, click on test cases tab and click on add test cases. Click on add test cases. So that is what you need to take care about it. That is what you need to take care about it. Okay. See that we got test cases and click on add test cases. Then you will be able to see what are all the test cases created. What are the test cases you created? You will get the list of that. From there, you need to select. From there, you need to select the required test cases to execute. What are the test cases you want to execute? What are the test cases you want to execute? You have to take care about selecting it and click on add button. So need to take care about and click on add button, that you will be able to see all the test cases has been added. Now we can see here. What is the count you got? What is the count you got? 3. Previously 0. Now you are able to see 3. Okay. Now we can see here mentioning that select required test cases to execute. Select required test cases to execute. So we need to select required test cases. We need to select required test cases to execute. Okay. We need to select required test cases to execute and click on add button and click on add button. You need to select required test cases to execute and click on add button. You need to click on add button. Okay. After that, you have to take care about what is the option? Save. Just click on save. You need to take care about, click on save. So you need to take care about, click on save. So once you got click on save, so you need to be just take care about taking with click on save, click on save button and click on click on Zypher scale option and click on test cycles tab. I need to click on save button. You have to take care about click on save button. Once I got, click on save button. Once I got, click on save button. You need to take care about click on Zypher scale option. You need to take care about click on Zypher scale option and click on test cycle tab. Okay. See the steps. So we create a test cycle and then we click on Zypher scale and then click on test cycles. You will be able to see list of the test cycles you created. What are the test cycles you created? What are the test cycles you created? You will be able to see that options here. Now you can see that. See the options here. This is the test cycle created. See the progress. What is the progress? 0%. What is the status? Not executed. It is clearly saying that this is one advantage when you're working with the tool. Automatically, the tool will take care about in updating the status. When you're working with the template, we have to take care. When you're working with the template, we need to take care about, in providing that particular status manually. But if you're working with the tool, the way of your performing, automatically it will go with that particular execution status or design status. It is clearly saying that 0% status not executed. Okay. Now see the column name. What is the column name? Key. Now you have to take care about that column of key, what exactly it is available. You need to click on that project. Under key column, you need to click on required project. Under key column, you need to click on required project. See that. Take with the next step. Take with the next step. Under key column, click on required project. Click on required project. Under key column, click on required project. Click on required project. You need to take care about click on required project. Okay. After that, you need to take care about click on required project. Okay. After that. So now you're able to see the list of the test cases. We need to provide execution details. While executing, lot of options will be there. In which environment, what is the iteration, what is the version assigned to whom it has been assigned the test cases, and then executed by. Meaning of executed by? Meaning of executed by? Name of the tester. So who is executing? Who is executing this particular test case? Need to be get provided. Need to be get provided name of the tester. You need to be get provide name of the tester. For now, you are taking default name. In the real time, you will be getting with list of the names of testers will be there. In the real time, you will be able to see the list of names of the tester will be there. But for now, you need to take care about. For now, you need to take care about in providing the default name. So that you will be providing executed by. You need to provide executed by. Come down, you will be able to see all your the steps you written under the test script. I got the step, test data, expected result. And what is option? What is option? Actual result. Set the time of execution. At the time of execution, automatically that actual result will get enabled. At the time of execution, automatically that particular option will get enabled. So that is what it will be taking with. That is what it will be taking with actual result. Okay. So this is how for each and every particular step, if you want to provide, you can take care about in providing it. Now, for now, I'm just giving with the whole status. Now, expected result, login should be successful, search hotel page should be displayed. So according to our application, when you're executing that particular test case with valid username, valid password, is that login successful? Login successful or not? So the login is successful. You're already tested, just you're taking care about from the tool. That execution same. You have to open the application, need to execute it and giving the result. I'm providing the result in mentioning that login is successful. Login is successful. And search hotel page is displayed. Search hotel, page is displayed. Login is successful. Login is successful. And search hotel, page is displayed. See the steps here. Now, it need to be mentioned that provide executed by, provide executed by, and an actual result. You need to be get provide, you need to be get provide executed by an actual result. So you need to take care about, you need to take care about in providing executed by, and you need to provide actual result. After that, and now in the top right side, in the top right side, in the top right side, click on, click on small drop down icon, drop down icon, and provide, provide execution status. Provide, provide test case, test case execution status. Provide test case execution status. You need to, in the right side, in the top right side, in the top right side, click on, click on small. This is small. Click on small drop down icon. Click on small drop down icon and provide test case execution status. You need to provide test case execution status. Meaning of that, see the step. See the step. Now we provided that actual result. We provided executed by, and we provided that particular actual result. Now in the top right side, having the small drop down icon here. Now, if you just click on that, you got all the execution status. What is the first option? Not executed. After that, in progress. After that, pass. After that, fail. After that, block. So according to that particular test case, you need to provide execution status. So according to this test case, what is the execution status? What is the execution status? Pass. You need to just select that pass. So you need to select that pass. Once you provide, click on back. So need to be just take care about, click on back. Now see the steps here. See the step. Previously not executed. Now what is the status he got? In progress. What is the percentage it has been given? 33. Not executed. 2. Pass 1. So automatically it will be updating all that particular status. This is how we need to take care about. We need to take care about in executing all the required test cases. Now I can take care about mentioning that repeat same steps. Repeat same steps to execute required test cases. Repeat same steps. Repeat same step to execute required test cases. Repeat same steps to execute required test cases. This is how you need to take care about. This is how you need to take care about and following with taking with the steps of execution. So previously you done the execution with the help of template. The same thing you are executing with the help of the tool. So now if I'm taking with these particular step. See that I'll just take care about that particular column and then taking with next test case. First test case that is pass done. I'm taking with second test case. We need to be get provide that execution. That execution you need to be get provide mentioning that executed by. We need to provide executed by along with executed by. We need to take care about. We need to take care about providing executed by and then giving with actual result. That invalid is a name, invalid password. Error message is displaying it in our application. If you enter invalid is a name, invalid password, error message displaying or not? Error message displaying it. That will be mentioned considering that error message is displayed. Error message is displayed. So in the top, you need to click on drop down icon. What is execution status? Pass. You will be marking as a pass. Taking with back. Then you will be able to see that particular progress. So you will be able to see that particular respective progress of that particular status. So what exactly that particular status you will be able to see. Both the test case has been passed. Now you can see that the whole thing, if I'm just taking with the back, now we can see still it is giving in progress 66 percentage. Now I'll take care about that particular one. I'll be taking this particular third test case. That execution we need to be get provided that particular executed by we need to provide actual result. I mean error message need to be displayed. It is displaying error message also, but for now just to understand, just to see that how failed status provided in the tool, just for our understanding, intentionally we are marking as a fail. I'm just mentioning that error message is not displayed. It is displaying in application, working correctly, just to understand that how failed status is provided. We are marking this particular test case as fail. Now, I'm just taking the status. What do we mention? Fail. Now, if I just go to that particular back, now we can see the whole status. If I'm taking with that particular whole status of that particular test cycle, now I can see that. See the whole status. What is the status? What is the status? Done. First is not executed and then in progress. Now what it is given? Done. Completed. What is the percentage? 100%. In that 100%, pass 2, fail 1. So this is what you will take care about utilizing or working this particular Jira tool here. So according to the real time, what are all the tools need to be used? It's totally depends on that particular project or it will depends on the client. But most of the time, as part of real time or as part of the interview, you need to be get comfortable taking care about in utilizing that particular Jira tool. So that is what we need to take care about utilizing this particular respective Jira tool. So this is how you need to take with the practice. So please take care about doing with the practice with the tool, not like 100 test cases. According to your comfortable, you need to be get comfortable with the step. So just try for 15 to 20 test cases, documenting it and executing it. Once you got comfortable, test cases, test execution. What is the next activity? What is the next activity? Bug reporting. Meaning of bug reporting? Meaning of the bug reporting? Documenting the issue. The meaning of bug reporting, documenting the issue. That need to be get understand how we can get documented. We need to be get understand how we can take care about documenting that particular bug. That bug reporting we are already done with the help of the template. The same thing in case of the Jira tool, how we can take care about bug reporting. That is need to be understood. So that we'll look into that. So tomorrow we'll take care about bug reporting. So by that we'll be stopping with that particular Jira tool and we'll start discussing about types of testing. But to understand types of testing, it is mandatory. You guys need to be work on build one, build two. If you are working on build one, build two, if you are working on build one, build two, then only you can take care about, then only you can take care about utilizing that particular concept of types of testing. So please continue the practice. Please continue the practice of that particular build one, build two. So tomorrow we'll complete this bug reporting and we'll start with types of testing and finally we'll go with test closure. Once we complete test closure, your manual will complete. Then we'll start with your favorite one, automation testing need to be started. That will be looking into that. But again, I'm saying that once we start automation testing, once we start automation testing, 100% it will become in a busy with the assignment of automation testing. Again, it will not have any time to take with manual because